Hello and welcome to English with Jimmy. And today's subject is about swanky slang. Swanky is someone or something ostentatious or pretentious, stylish, and often very expensive. Okay? So he is wearing a swanky suit. The more, the merrier. I am coming to your party with my friends. The more, the merrier. The more people you invite, the more fun we're going to have. All dolled up and know where to go. Dressed nicely with makeup, but she's not going out. She got all dolled up, but they canceled the wedding. Now she got nowhere to go. That's the meaning of dolled up. All dolled up and nowhere to go. Barge in without knocking. To enter a place in a hurry without knocking on the door. You barge into my office without knocking. Must be something important. Obviously, the polite way is to knock first before you get in. Pat on the back. When you give someone a pat on the back, you show them that you appreciate what they did or they deserve, they did something well done, okay? And deserve to be praised. After the football player scored a goal, his teammates gave him a pat on the back. You got that? Or pats on the back. Like it or lump it, accept it even if you don't like it. The dinner is porridge, like it or lump it. When the chips are down, means in time of hardship or ill health. Good friends will stand by you when the chips are down. Chips here are supposed to be when people gamble with money and they use like plastic chips or whatever instead of the money. So when the chips are down, which means when they are losing and they're not winning, okay, only good friends will stand by them and not desert them. Butter my toast means to get a bonus. I got the company many new clients. I expect the boss to butter my toast this month. Gut feeling is something like the sixth sense, okay? She has a gut feeling he is cheating on her with another woman. Gut feeling. Gut wrenching, which means extreme pain and psychological pain. Okay, the death of my grandpa was gut wrenching. So it you feel really like there's pain in your stomach, but it's not because of something physical. It's because of sadness and emotional pain. Sparkle on her finger. Did you see the sparkle on her finger? She probably got engaged. The sparkle obviously is from the diamond. Okay, so sparkle on the finger. We didn't mention the ring or the diamond, but we just said sparkle on the finger. Happen under your nose. It means something happens while you exist, but you're not aware of. Okay, so they stole the jewelry right here in broad daylight and under your nose. The action happened or the theft happened while you the people some the owner of the place existed inside the shop or the jewelry, and still the theft happened. So something happens while you're not aware of what, and but you are there and you can see it happen under your nose. Okay, keep you on your toes means to keep you always alert and like aware of what's going on or working hard. Okay, like installing security cameras in the office will keep the employees on their toes because the manager will be watching them all the time. That's what happens. Okay, you feel like There are a supervisor watching you all the time, big brother watching. Okay. Off has many words that it can be used and it gives different meanings. Okay, the ref blew his whistle to kick off the match. So when you start a match, a kick off. Okay, that's an off. I am off to work. I'm going to work. Okay, this sandwich is off means it's manky or it's started to decay and it's rotten. Okay, I am taking the day off. I'm not going to work. So I'm off to work. I'm going to work. I'm taking the day off means I'm not working. He's off his rockers. He's crazy. Off his rockers. So he's off again means he's crazy. Switch off the TV. Okay. She's better off without him. The player was offside. That's something to do with games, football probably. I am better off without her. Okay. Better off without. I am off to work. We said that before. And talk off the cuff means to speak without being prepared. Just someone puts a mic in your face and asks you to say something. Selling like hotcakes. The tickets for the concert were selling like hotcakes, which means they were in demand. Everyone wanted to buy these tickets, so it was like hot cakes. Going out of fashion or going out of style, it means a big demand on something. Okay, again, they were spending money like it was going out of fashion, which means it's like you want to like something you want to get rid of. Okay, because it's not going to be needed anymore, it's not going to be desired by people anymore. So they were like selling shares of a company that might be going bankrupt or something like that, or you realize it's not doing well and you know that the price is going to go down, so you're just trying to get rid of the shares. So going out of style, going out of fashion, you're trying to shift something or sell something as fast as possible. In tatters means in ruin. Okay, like here's an example. After the wars, the economy was in tatters, which means there was no money, no jobs, no nothing. The economy of the country was in tatters. Her hopes lay in tatters after she failed the test. Also, she didn't get good marks, so she got no hopes and no dreams. Okay, but tatters normally used for clothes, like we say, oh, she was wearing tatty clothes. Okay, tatty means not nice clothes, like ripped and not and dirty and not nice. Okay, in tatters. Blooming heck is an interjection. It's like ouch or whippy or gosh and so on. So blooming heck, okay, blooming heck, my mobile is not working. It's an interjection. It's supposed to be like a sound who's like you express exactly like yippee or ouch or gosh and so on. Okay, so blooming heck. Backlog means lots of. Okay, sorry guys, can't come with you to the cinema. Got a backlog of work I must finish. A backlog means lots of work that I didn't finish and I must finish it. Rip off means when someone you can rip off clothes, but you can also rip off someone in by overcharging them. $100 for a coffee and a donut. That's a rip off. That's very expensive. Okay, like you ripping the wallet or the okay or the pocket of someone to take his money. Peaky Blinder are a gang of members who they used to put razor blades in their peak of the cap, flat cap, flat cap that some men like to wear. In the peaks, they put some razors or whatever, and they use it to slash the faces and eyes and foreheads of their enemies. We call him Peaky Blinder. Okay? Even keel means to keep things steady. All right. She had the knack of keeping us on an even keel in an emergency. So someone who is steady and quiet and in control, okay, and calm, and he can keep things in even keel at time of crisis or emergency. Cave in means to agree to something after opposition. Okay, so eventually Danny caved in and let him stay. A friend wants to stay at his house, so he persuaded him, and Danny or Daniel decided to he caved in and said, "Okay, then okay, you can spend the night." or the roof caved in, the roof of the house collapsed. So it's like you could have that meaning or that or this meaning. Okay. Seedy, sleazy, and sordid. He had a seedy affair with a lady of the night. So seedy means something dirty, or sleazy, or sordid. All words almost the same. Seedy, sleazy, sordid. Icebreaker, which means something to allow strangers to talk to each other. So if you are in a bar, you could ask someone, "Do you have a light for a cigarette?" But now people are not allowed to smoke in pubs or whatever. So probably the icebreaker will be something like the weather. Oh, it's cold today, and the answer will be yes, it is cold, and the conversation start. It will be an icebreaker. Red light district is an area for ladies of the night where they live or they exist for the ladies of the night. Musical chair, it's we know all it's a game, where let's say a number of people run around number of chairs that are less one. So if it's five people, we have four chairs, and when the music stops, they all sit, and the one who's left without a chair is out of the game. So that could also be applied to like we have three vacancies and four suitable applicants. Okay, so perhaps a musical chair will help to pick up the winner. Okay, so you don't know which one to pick, and you got only three places for, but you got four people suitable applicants, and they're all good. You probably have some music chair game in order to pick the winner. Tawdry jokes or cheap and vulgar, garish jokes means dirty jokes. So someone's saying dirty jokes, they are called tawdry jokes or cheap and vulgar. Raunchy means sexually explicit. Okay, it's lots of sexual details in a book or something. So he wrote a raunchy new novel, which means full of like spiced love stories and sexually new windows and insinuation. Okay, wishful thinking is believing what you want to be true, no matter the evidence or without evidence at all. Like you want something to be the way you want it, but it's not actually. Okay, so I know Barry has been missing for 2 years, but the thought of him being dead is unbearable. So he's someone who wishes. It's a wishful thinking. He wishes that his friend or the person who's called Barry, okay, is alive, even if he's been missing for 2 years, and it's likelihood is that he is probably dead. Uh, Scantily clad is when a lady is wearing a dress that's very revealing. Okay, so her dress at the party was so revealing, she was almost scantily clad, which means she is like almost not wearing anything. She might have not. She might as well have went to the party completely in a nude or something. Okay, scantily clad. Remember that word. A kick in the nuts or kick in the groin means between what the man has between his legs. Okay, she kicked the mugger in the groin and ran off. So she defended herself. He wanted probably to take her money or something. She kicked him in the groin. Okay, between his legs, made him in pain. Okay, and ran away from him. Creepy crawly, we say it for spiders and worms and cockroaches, okay? Creepy crawly. Serves you right, okay? To say that to someone who have behaved badly and deserves a particular punishment, okay? I hear his wife is divorcing him, serves him right, okay? After the way he's treated her. So he did something bad and he getting being punished for it. So serves you right. You say that to someone who's it's the same like to a child who tried to be naughty and then he end up falling from a chair or something like that and starts crying and say serves you right for being naughty. Okay. Barking at the wrong tree is like barking for a dog, obviously. Okay, when he like barking at a tree, probably he thinks that there is like a thief on it hiding or a cat or something like that, but there's nothing up there. So he's barking at the wrong tree. That also applies for people blaming someone for something he didn't do. So you're shouting at someone and saying to him, "How could you do this?" And you say to him, "Okay, no." You reply to him, say, "You're barking at the wrong tree. He didn't do that. Okay, it's someone else barking at the wrong tree. Mesmerized, fixated, and smitten means someone who is madly in love with someone. He saw a beautiful woman. She was mesmerizing. Mesmerizing means he just froze completely and started staring at her because she was so beautiful. So fixated, smitten, mesmerized all mean the same. Old banger means like I normally said on an old car. So he's driving an old banger, which means he's driving an old car. Left out in the cold is when someone is being boycotted and ignored by most people or a group of people because of something he did. So he was left out in the cold. They're all sitting together, laughing and drinking and joking in a nice warm house, and he's outside. They don't want him in because he did something obviously not acceptable or something like that. Okay. Kiss and makeup, when two people are having an argument and you're trying to like solve the problem, so you listen to this one and listen to that one and try and calm them both down, and then you said, oh come on guys, you used to be friends before, or you can say to the husband and wife, you both love each other, so come on, kiss and make up, which means like forget the past and start afresh. Tweak or yank or nip. To tweak, it means to, like when you have uh, um, a computer or a TV and you got some buttons and you're trying to turn them left and right to adjust the picture on the TV or something like that. And okay, also applies to people with accent. If you're trying to correct the accent of someone who's got a strong accent or foreign accent and can't speak properly, you're tweaking his tongue, like you're tweaking his accent, trying to get him to speak correctly. Powder keg story is an explosive news, a story that when it is printed or talked about on the media or whatever is going to cause a big bang for everyone, and everyone will be talking about it. We call it a powder keg story. Keg is like a container where you put a beer or something to drink, but here you're putting powder keg. It means you're putting some explosive inside, and it's going to explode. But here we're talking about a story which will bring so much attention. Alimony is financial support that a person is ordered to in court, okay, to give to their spouse during or following a divorce, okay. So he's said to have paid 300,000 alimony to his first wife. That's alimony when you pay your ex-wife or his first wife. Jostling. Okay, the T is almost very light here when you say that word. It's like when people are like trying to get something and competing for it. Okay, so the people were jostling to get out of the cinema when they heard the fire alarm. So there's a fire in the cinema. Everyone is running out and they're pushing each other in order to get out of the door. Okay, can you imagine a full cinema and everyone's trying to get out because of the fire and the smoke, and obviously everyone is afraid to die. So you get jostling. Clandestine means secret investigation or spying operation. Okay, that's clandestine. Chipolata are sausages. Is okay, like the way we call sausages, we call them chipolatas. Okay, bangers are also mean sausages. Okay, bangers and chipolatas, both. Bangers and chipolatas mean sausages. Cronism means favoring friends for important positions or certain jobs. Nepotism means favoring relatives. So cronism is favoring friends, and nepotism is favoring relatives. Okay. The expression FGM stands for female genital mutilation. Unfortunately, some third world countries still until now, or backward countries who still until now, they mutilate the genital parts of a female. And the expression FGM is a group that are against female genital mutilation, and they want to stop that practice, which goes back to the Dark Ages. That's it, girls and guys, and I thank you.